So sometimes my daughter would just hide and then ask my sister or my husband, Papa, please open this. I want to eat candy. And yeah, and then, hey, what's that? No. So
Yes.
maybe, I know not maybe, but that's because I or your mom and I are just trying to protect you. Yeah,
Yes.
that's why we don't want to let you go alone or
Yes.
eat whatever you want to eat, because sometimes what you wanted to eat is not healthy. Yeah.
Yes.
And you understand that, right? Very good. So,
Yes.
what if you will go out with your family? Do you like it? Maybe you can tell your mom, Mom, when are we going out?
Yes, I will.
Right? Yeah. So, do you
No,
always tell your
if
mom, Mom, it's already
I
Saturday.
told
Can we
to
go
my mom,
out?
say that.
So, what does she? You mean to say you will
Say
go
that.
out later?
Yes.
And then what will your mom say? Yeah, maybe your mom has a reason. Maybe she wants you to study first. Yeah, that's great. So it's okay. I know you understand your mom, right? Yeah. Okay, thank you so much, Gina. And you know what? What I noticed about you is you're really good at
Okay.
speaking.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So later, because you did a great job today, later we will play a game. Okay? Yeah. Are you excited? Me too.
Yes.
But for now, let's move on to our book. Okay? Okay. So last time we talked about the science fair. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it again, but it's like a short story. Okay? Alright, so please go to page 20.
Yes.
Okay, well, before we start, last time we talked about the
Yes.
words that you read from the previous page,
Yes, I
right?
remember.
We talked about liquids, gases, heat, right? Okay, do you still remember
Yes.
that? Very good. Now, go to page 20.
Um, on the day
And
of
then we're
the
gonna
science
continue
fair,
reading this
I
one.
woke up early before
Okay,
the alarm went off.
go ahead.
I lay in the bed hugging Jingle Bell and worrying. What if our project is the worst one there? I said to Jingle Bell. What if I mess up when I do my part of the job? What if the judge laughs when they walk away from our table? What if Mr. Babbitt told us that she liked our project just to be nice? Miss Babbitt would do something like that. Once I heard my dad tell my mom that Miss Babbitt does a good job of building self-esteem. When I asked him what that meant, he said she works hard to make us kids feel good about ourselves. Jingle Bell understood that there was a lot to worry about. Yes.
Okay, so do you understand what you read? Okay, what did uh what did one student, okay, what did one student think about their project? their presentation. So yes, they are worried. What if Miss Babbitt said, "Wow, your project is really good," but maybe Miss Babbitt doesn't tell the truth, right? So they are worried about it.
I don't know
And
what
anyway, do
is
you have any
judge.
questions regarding to the words or to the
I don't
unfamiliar
know
words
what
there?
judge is.
I don't know what judge is. Okay, judge is, oh wait, I'm gonna type it here. Wait.
Where?
Judge.
Um,
Can you see this one?
yes.
Below page 20. A person who, see that?
Oh,
Okay. A
okay.
person who decides who the winner is. Okay. Like for example, you went to
Okay.
a contest.
Yes.
Okay, that is a person who would watch you and then take down notes. Oh, this blah blah blah, 90%, 100%. Okay. Okay, is it clear? All right. So, what else aside from judge?
Who is who? Who is Jingle Bell?
Which one? Okay, Jingle Bell is not a person. So just like what it said here. Ah, yeah, sorry. Jingle Bell is a person here. Oh my gosh. Jingle Bell is a person. Wait a second. Wait, I remember that Jingle Bell is.
Picture
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot it.
23.
Okay, wait.
Oh.
So if I'm not mistaken,
I see.
ah, yeah, yeah, that is the moose.
Okay.
Okay, Jingle Bell is a stuffed toy of the person. Yeah, of the person in the story. Okay. Yeah, so that is Jingle Bell. Because I thought Jingle Bell. Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell.
No.
But it's not. I thought it wrong. Okay. What else? Okay. So, if you don't have any questions, Dina, listen to the audio and then you can tell me once you're done. Okay?
Okay.
Page 21.
Say who is
Audio.
narrating.
Okay,
or
listen to that one and to this one, okay?
Narrating or telling
All right.
this story.
This one.
Is it a story character?
Narrating.
Character. Is it a person from outside of the story? How can you tell?
Character.
I think is. I think.
So, can you answer that question?
Benny is telling the story. Wait, I see.
Who's that again? Okay, I'll take a look.
Yes.
Penny.
Because
So how did you know that that's Penny?
she said I woke up early.
Okay, it's Beanie. So you think that is Beanie? Wow, very good. Okay, so let's move on to page 25. Because page 23, that is Beanie and her Moose Jingle Bell, right? Jingle Bell. Okay, so page 25. Okay, where do you think they are? They are on the bus.
Okay.
Where are they going?
On the bus last
Okay,
morning,
let's see on page 27.
Carol and Stacy were dressed.
Okay, try to read it now.
Stacy were dressed alike. Carol and
Stacy
didn't seem worried. They were talking non-stop about how much fun the science fair was going to be. We're handing out rock candy to everyone who comes first prize. Well, maybe second, said Stacy. The volcano project sounds really good. Nathaniel and Montrose project was about how volcanoes erupt.
Nathaniel
They were going to build a volcano
Montrose
out of paper, matching, and put something inside that would make it all
Mache.
bubbly, like a volcano erupting. Stacy said, "Your project is good too, but I know she was just doing
Stacy said.
that is time on me." After lunch, we went into the gym. There were 3 rows of tables with 4 tables in each row, set up and at the end of the gym. You have a half hour to set up your project, Miss Babbitt said, and have fun, she added. I feel like throwing up. Um, mm,
Okay. How about this one? Is it clear when you read it?
yes.
Did you understand?
Mm,
Okay.
she
So what did Beanie saw? What did Beanie see when she was on the bus that morning?
Stacy, they
She saw
didn't seem worried, and they're talking
Stacy.
about how much fun the science fair.
Okay. And
Yes.
she was surprised because she saw that Stacy and Caroline both wear the same dress, right? So she thought that for them, science fair is really enjoyable. But how about me? And then,
Carol and
after that,
they are heading rock candy to everyone who comes to see their project. Yes.
Yeah, like, oh, if they will come to see us, I'm gonna give them some
Yes.
present, right? Some presents for them. So they also prepared for it so that people will love their project. And then Caroline said, I bet we win the prize.
Mm. Yeah.
And then Stacy, Caroline's friend or partner, said, well, maybe second, right?
Yes.
And then Nathaniel and Montreal's project was about how volcanoes erupt. You know it? Okay. So,
Mm.
how are they going to do that?
Mm.
How
They
are they
are
going to build a volcano?
going to build a volcano out of paper, mache, and put something inside that will making it a bubbly.
Mache. Okay.
Mm.
So, they're gonna try to use it. Paper mache. Okay, paper mache is something that, for example, you want to create a volcano. So
Okay.
to make it possible, you would, gather a lot of papers. Okay, and then after you gather a lot of papers and then form those papers into a volcano. Okay, so that would create. Okay, wait. This one. So that could create a volcano. I'm gonna put it on our page 28. This is the volcano paper mache.
Oh yes.
Using papers, you can create volcano.
Okay.
Do you get it? Okay, so that is paper mache.
Mm.
All right, and then they would put something inside it to make it bubbly, to make it look like
Put
erupting. So what do you
soda
think
and
we can put there inside to make it bubbly?
lemonade.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Lemonade,
Okay.
okay. Soda or lemonade, very good, nice idea. You can also add baking soda. Okay, baking soda or vinegar or or soda. Yeah. So there. What else? So it said here you have Miss excuse me, Miss Babbitt said you have a half hour to set up your projects. Only 30 minutes to set up their projects. Okay. And then at the last part, what does it mean? I felt like throwing up. Okay, throwing up is like, "Ugh."
Okay.
Okay, because she's nervous.
Yes.
Throwing up is like, "Ugh, ugh." Okay, okay. So is it clear? Okay, so now, like,
Yes.
they might say, ha ha ha, they failed the project. They failed to pass the project. So how about you? Have you tried to pass or to Have you tried to
No.
send your own project to your teacher and then your teacher said, "Gina,
Yes.
your project is not good. Repeat it." So your teacher always said, "Wow, very good," right?
Mm.
Okay, so meaning to say your teacher is always complimenting you. Am I right?
Mm. But sometimes she didn't say that.
Compliment, to praise, to say, "Wow, very
Because
good. Wow, good job."
she think other people's is better than other people's
Why?
project is better than me. Better than
Other people.
But she didn't say.
Oh, really? Better than mine.
She didn't say my project is
So,
bad. She just said
go ahead.
other people's is good. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, but still, your teacher thinks that you did a great job, right? Okay, that's great. Okay, next one. Since we're already done with page 20, oh, do you have any questions? Okay, very good. So page 30. Look at this one, page 30. Okay, this is one of the science project. Okay? Or this is one of the project of the students. Okay? So it's like an example of the photo that I gave you last time. It's like gases, liquids, and solids get bigger when they heat it up. So they are just explaining how solid, gas, and liquid became bigger if it gets heated up. Okay? Okay, so it said at the last part here, it is not magic, it is science. Because a lot of people, when they see this one, they would say, oh, it's magic. Right? Let's say you put your pencil inside a glass with water. So if you would see, your pencil looks bigger.
It is.
Yeah, so you would think, oh, it's magic.
Science.
Right? But it's not. It is.
Okay.
Very good. Very good, Gina. Okay, so let's move on to page 32.
Tablecloth.
Okay, kindly read it.
Let us use. It had a big gravy stand in the middle, but she said we could set something on top of the stand so it wouldn't show. We laid out our stuff and a sign. I taped my posters to the board of the table. When we finished setting up, I walked around the gym to see what other teams were doing. When I saw the volcano, I ran back to our table. Kevin, you should see the volcano. It's huge. Why did it's huge? Why didn't we think of a volcano?
Sorry? It's huge.
I ran off to look at
Okay, very good.
other projects. Then went back to report to Kevin. Carol and Stacy have tremors all around the edge of their table. Why didn't we think of that? Should I call my mom to ask if she'll run out tremors? Said Kevin. I left our table again, then went back with more
streamers.
Manuel and Boomer are doing a plant project. Planet project, and they have a black tablecloth with stars
Planet project
all over it. Why didn't we use a cool tablecloth instead of a top white one with gravy stand on it? Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for reading this one, Gina. Let's talk about this one, okay? So what did Beanie and Kevin did in their presentation or in their science project? Okay, so it said here, Kevin and I covered our table with a white tablecloth that my mom let us use.
Yes.
Okay, so it said here there's a problem, right, with the white tablecloth that they used. What's that? What's wrong with the tablecloth? It's white and there's something wrong.
It had a big gravy stain in the middle, but her mom said they could say something on top of the stain so it wouldn't show. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, so they will just cover something, right? So they could not see that, oh, there's a gravy stain. Okay. Okay. And then after that, they set up. They set up all of the things they needed to put for their station. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Beanie decided to walk around the gym. So she saw the volcano.
And
right? She saw the volcano and then she went back to their table.
Say, why didn't we think of a volcano? Yes.
So she thought that, oh, maybe we just use volcano instead, right? But before Kevin would say anything, she ran again. She ran again to look for
Carol and Stancy.
Whose project? Stacy. Okay, so she went to see Caroline and Stacy's project, and then she saw that they have streamers. Streamers? Okay, very good question. So wait. So it's like a long. Streamers are like long, narrow strips that you can use to design your background or your place. Page 33. They're like ribbons. Yeah, they have like this. Imagine if their place have or has like decorated props, it will add more attractions, right? It will attract the judge more, right? So she also went back to Kevin to report it, and they said, why should we not have why didn't we think of that? And so she said, should I call my mom to ask if she'll run out and buy us some streamers?
He said
and then
need streamers.
What did Kevin say?
Yes.
So Kevin didn't think that they need a lot of things to get high score, right? To win it. And then she left the table again. She went to Manuel and she went to Manuel and Boomer's station. What did she see?
They have a black tablecloth with stars all over it.
She saw And then she thought of it again. Why did we use tablecloth instead of a dumb white one with a gravy stain on it, right? So she got. What do you think? What type of person do you think is Beanie? What can you say about Beanie? She kept on trying to think. Why didn't we think about it? Why, why do all of their projects really look good? So what kind of person is she, in your own opinion?
I don't know how to say, but I don't like her because Kevin is doing their project and she is.
You don't like her because
run to see other students' project. She ran to see other students' project and
she ran to see
Kevin. Yes, I don't like it.
Talk to Kevin. Kept on telling a lot of things to Kevin. So
she is.
Because what do you think? She is? What can you say about her?
She is. Wait.
You can use Chinese English translation.
I'll find.
I'll find it.
Angsty.
Okay, or she is envious.
Yes,
I'm typing it here on page 33.
Yes.
Right? So you don't like that. You don't like that kind of person. That's really bad if you feel envious.
Yes.
That would really, that is a bad attitude. So you should not be like that. Like whatever you see, you feel like theirs are the best, but yours is not. That's really bad, okay? Okay, so let's move on. Any questions?
No.
Like, do you have any questions regarding to the words? Okay. Next one, we have page 35.
Yes.
Look at Beanie. She's trying to look for all the projects again, right? Well, Kevin is so busy preparing for their project, right?
Kevin, forget
So,
about what
can you read it?
people are doing and just. But before Kevin could finish, I ran off again. In a minute, I was back. Linda and Alan have bubbles for their project. Big ones, I said, out
Elaine?
of breath. Everybody loves bubbles. Why didn't we do bubbles? Yes.
So she's there again, right? Okay, page 36, we only have one audio there. You can listen to it now. Now, since that you're done listening to the audio, you can go to page 37.
Beanie, he
Okay,
said,
so I think it's
could you
almost
go get some
about
paper
Kevin and
towels
Beanie's presentation now.
in
Can you read it?
case the red water comes up to the top of the straw and runs over. Then I noticed the crowd of kids around the table next to ours. I peeked over. It was Charlotte and Jessica's project. They had a bunch of big balloons on their table and a plate spread with black paper. Oh no, I said to Kevin, look at all those balloons. Balloons are better than bubbles. How come we only have one? Itsy bitsy bitsy one in our project.
It's a bitsy.
Charlotte rubbed a balloon on her arm and then held the balloon a few inches above the plate of paper. The paper jumped right off the plate onto the balloon. That happens because of static
Static.
electricity.
Elect.
Charlotte explained. Everyone said, wow.
Very good.
One kid even said, "That's a winner." My stomach started to hurt. I told Kevin I had to go to Miss Fashionetti's office to lie down. Miss Fashionetti's is
Facinelli.
Mrs. Fashionetti is the school nurse. She has
Mrs. Facinelli.
lingerie magazines we can look at while we try to feel better.
Ranger Rick.
If I'm not back by the time it's our turn, you go ahead without me, I said. I almost got away, but Kevin grabbed my arm. Paper towels, he said. She think.
Okay, so what is the plan of Beanie?
She think.
What's her plan?
Hurt.
So she's planning to, because she said, "Oh my gosh, my stomach started to hurt." So she decided to go to the school nurse, right? So she said, if I'm not back by this time, or if I'm not back by the time that it's already our turn, you go ahead without me. And then Kevin grabbed her. Paper towels. Okay? Okay, so we're gonna listen to the audios here, but that will be next week. For now, we're going to, you are going to take a rest first because it's already time, okay? I need to say goodbye for now. Have a great day and have a great weekend. Bye-bye, Gina. Bye.